Listen, if a guy said this shit, yo, that nigga is getting locked the fuck up. He's getting locked up. Fucking 10 years in prison. He'd probably execute himself. Oh, the way the internet is gonna be on him is crazy.
Borderline underage?
No, because they're 18.
But they're still children.
Yeah, but they're 18. I'd happily take someone like on their 18th birthday.
Bonnie Blue, a name that you know, I know, and it seems like the whole internet knows, all against our will. Because she pops up like a parasite, infecting all of our screens with the craziest stunts that she has been doing. First, it was 1,000 men in one day, and now she's talking about doing a
Yeah, Sophia Arena's low-key mad now, bro. She upped the standards.
zoo where she puts herself in a cage, a glass one at that, so everyone can see, where anybody can participate and do anything to her. And because of these actions, recently she's been banned on the site OF. So you know the other things that she does is insane. To get banned on a site like that. But I'm getting a little ahead of myself, so let's start from
wait, what?
Participate and do anything to her. And because of these actions, recently she's been banned on the site OF. So
how the fuck you get banned on O? Like, the fuck? How the hell you get banned? I literally, that's like the platform you can, I swear you can post like anything and you're good. The fuck?
You know the other things that she does is insane to get banned on a site like that. But I'm getting a little ahead of myself, so let's start from the very beginning with who even is Bonnie Blue, in case you're actually unaware.
15th of June, I'm going to be tied up in a glass box and open to the public. You can choose to either get involved or just walk around, watch, enjoy the show.
Bonnie Blue, if you couldn't tell.
Bro, why are you looking at me, bro? I'm not searching it up. I'm literally just on my phone on Instagram, right? Literally, bro. Like, I'm not doing anything. Like, okay, fuck. Yeah, okay, yeah. See, I was on Google. Fuck, that's not even Google. No bad. Never mind. I was on the home screen, yeah, basically.
Tell wasn't oh.
Like, just imagine though, being the 1,000th god. Does he get to stay longer, or like, does he just get like one pump?
Just star who got her
security question.
Fame by doing things like this, crazy stunts that would make you stop and stare if you saw it on your timeline. Like 1,000 men in one day, which quite literally seems
just speed running it. Ain't nothing bad about speed running. Just like a Minecraft speed run.
Impossible. There's no way someone could do that. And she even had interviewers there, people recording her, and had the actual act posted on her OF so she could gain money that way. And even after everything was said,
how much did she even make off it?
She had done multiple interviews talking about the situation for a promo for it.
About 1,000 men's inside of you today.
Yeah.
What hurts more, your mouth or your...
Probably done that a little bit. I don't need a wheelchair. Like, I am fine. Just feels like I've had a heavy day in the bedroom, which is exactly what I've had. I think if it had continued how it did for the first sort of 3-4 hours, I would have struggled.
And now with her most recent stunt being this petting zoo, where she says that anybody could come volunteer and she's going to be out there for 24 plus hours. Not only that, but she's also using
petting zoo. Okay, first off, okay, so why the fuck? So she's basically creating a petting zoo, like a OF petting zoo. So like dogs and cats. So what the fuck? Tigers? Actually, yeah, not really. It's petting zoo. So she's using the OF money to basically create a zoo. So what's bad about that? There's nothing bad about that.
As a way to up her record from 1,000 men, hopefully hitting a goal of 2,000. Now, I should not be the one to sit here and tell you that this is complete degeneracy from her and very odd.
Bro,
I know we know.
So
normalize.
literally, what's bad about she literally spending her money to create a zoo? She might lose money, but like still, what's bad about that?
A lot of things that happen, like with a bunch of people having OF and things of that nature, which I'm cool with, I'm fine with. That's your body, you do what you want. But things like this, especially on a public level that she wants them, that is odd and weird. No matter who you are or what you think, you at least have to agree on that. And apparently it's just not us civilians that think this, but people in her industry as well, as other OF stars are out here calling her out and talking about what she is doing, saying it is disgusting. Sophie Rain, a popular OF model, also talked about Bonnie Blue, saying it's no longer about women's empowerment.
Alright, bro. This shit was never about women empowerment in the first place. I literally, she was not about no woman empowerment. She was never about it from the start. Like, bro, you just like this was about women empowerment. I was fucking sucking nigga meat, sucking an individual's meat. Woman empowerment. Oh yeah, go girl, yes queen. Like, bro, like maybe I'm just slow. I don't get it. I don't get it. This is Geek Denver's locked in. Yo, look at what it reminds me. Yo, Geek Denver's locked in. Yo. Yo.
And she was apparently also a part of the team that helped get Bonnie Blue banned in the first place, saying the same thing. It's no longer about women empowerment, and she is basically hurting herself along with turning the OF platform into a clown show with all of these wild acts that she has been doing. And it just makes you wonder, what is her life like if people on the internet are not agreeing with her, people in her own field are disagreeing with her, and a lot of people are wondering, does her family really agree with what she's doing? Because a lot of people see it as degeneracy, so what would people in her actual family, like her parents, have to say about stuff like this?
Parents probably don't really care. She's bringing money. That's her dad.
Hearing all these stories that your daughter is saying. Just
Part of her job, it's her, and that's it.
how does it make you feel though?
Proud of her, I don't mind.
So even when you hear
She's only saying that because like she doesn't want to hurt her daughter feelings, bro. She's only probably saying that because she does not want to hurt her daughter's feelings. Like, bro, like, proud of her, bro. Yeah, maybe like it's some parents, bro. Some parents, like, ain't nothing bad about that. Some parents, you know, they love her daughter, their daughter so much that they ignore what she's doing, or maybe it's just the money, bro. So, you know, I don't know how to. Is it like this? How do I do it? Isn't it supposed to be money, or doesn't it depend on the country though? Kind of does depend on the country. Like they go like this. Money, or or some stuff like that. Around that lines. It's alright now. No. Hey, way down. It's alright. Yeah, anyways, yeah.
here, you know, that she slept with 158 guys in, was it a week, 2 weeks?
It's part of a job and that's it.
You don't have any kind of, you know, emotional response to it?
No, at first I did, but not anymore.
So you see, Bonnie, when you told your parents what you do, how did that conversation go?
I actually didn't tell them. A video got leaked. I would have always told them, but like I'd only just started, so I wasn't ready to explain why I've chose to do this job. And you sort of had someone explaining it. My sister explaining to my mum.
Right, and how did you react to that?
I was gutted at first. I really was. It was shock. I was really shocked.
The reality of the situation is, I understand your child is someone you love, you want to take care of, and no matter what they do, you want to believe in them and support them. But I feel like at certain points there has to be a line drawn, especially at what she is doing, because it's not just your daughter doing something.
The hell? What the fuck is it buzzing? Oh, I'm guessing my Wi-Fi or some shit. Sunny V2. It's alright now. Whoa. Hey, way me down. It's alright. Don't. So let's see. What the hell? It did not save. Done, I guess. So, oh, that actually worked. Okay, yeah. I was low-key trying to do that. See, that was on purpose. Now, so I got it. Ew. See, okay, now it's better. It's low-key better. Hit. Boom.
Something with her own free will. I mean, technically it is, but at a certain point, I feel like she is quite literally just harming herself. And a reaction has to come from a...
Bro, just imagine, like, it kind of fucks up with your mental, too. Like, think about that. You know, she's making all these millions and millions and millions. She's definitely making millions. But, like, still, it kind of fucks up your mental.
To want to step in and stop all of these things that are going on. At least that's what I feel would happen. I understand there are a lot of jobs out here that are very new and pretty volatile, but this shouldn't be a job you just look at and accept full-heartedly. You should definitely have a... conversation or even a little bit of pushback for what she is doing, because she's not just doing some normal OF work or some normal work in that field. She is taking it to the literal extreme where other people in that field are looking at her.
Okay. Look. They only doing that. Okay, it's kind of like YouTube. I want to say, like, yeah, somewhat. If everyone just starts doing some crazy shit on some Johnny Somali shit, like, it's gonna fuck the whole thing up. Because, like, more people are gonna want to see things like that. So, like, you doing, like, thousands, you're basically upping the expectation of other people. It's like, the regular thing was, like, this, that. Oh, we're you know, pause. Doing it to one guy. Pause. Yeah, doing it to one guy. Then after, or two, or whatever. Now, 1,000 niggas, bro. That's like upping the expectation from here to here. Like, oh, like, bro, it's actually crazy. Now people are gonna have to start doing more and more to get the same attention and shit.
And even getting weirded out and commenting on it often because they find it weird, and they do that type of stuff on a daily basis. Many people might look at this and be like, she's okay with it, she's happy with it, she's fulfilled, but we've seen instances like this before with people like Lily Phillips who've done 100 men in a day and literally said it didn't feel that good. It didn't feel fulfilling at all.
It's not for the weak girls, if I'm honest. It was hard. I don't know if I'd recommend it.
Why not?
I think if you're a different type of girl, it's very like, it's kind of like being a in a sense of like, it's just a different feeling. I don't know how to explain it. Like,
it's not like just having sex with someone.
Yeah, just one in, one out. Like, it feels intense.
Like more intense than you thought it might.
Definitely.
Sorry.
That's her after only 100 men. And Bonnie Blue over here is talking about 1,000 and then adding on another 1,000 on top of that. If that's her reaction to 100, Bonnie Blue is putting up a good act because there is no way after 1,000 you're keeping that real composure. It's just not possible. In all reality, we definitely have a place for OF work or anything in that realm because, again, I feel like we've accepted it. People can do whatever they want with their bodies, and if you want to spend money on that, then go ahead and do you. But the things that she is doing is taking it to, again, the complete extreme. Doing the wildest stuff for attention that feels like harm.
Like I said, Johnny Somali shit.
Harming yourself at a certain point. And this is definitely that point with 1,000 men, and then putting yourself on display as a human petting zoo just sounds weird, and it definitely is. And I don't understand why she would just be
I low-key thought it was just like a fucking regular. She was using it, the money to feel like a regular zoo, not a fucking petting zoo. Fucking does she think she is? She's not a dog. The hell?
with this. On top of things like this, a lot of people have issues with her preying on younger men. As you might have saw from this intro, she talks about dating or doing things with 18-year-olds in such a way that no one would ever really want. Anybody with sense, at least.
If you want to go around and exploit your body, that's completely up to you. Like I said, it's
Yeah.
your body. But then you're exploiting children's bodies at the same time.
An 18-year-old's not a child's body.
They're illegal. They're still children. My nephew's 18. He's still a child.
I'll send him to me then.
No, I'd absolutely never do that.
Hope
Yeah,
that'll find it.
yeah, oh yeah, this thing. Yeah, like bro, I saw like 70 different clips of this, bro. Like, bro, if a nigga said this, bro is getting, the FBI is raiding his house, CIA is bringing out helicopters and shit, police are gonna be stalking his family and shit, like they're gonna be putting him on lockdown. I think it's gonna be like a fucking wide receiver on a strap on DVs and shit. Like, bro, they're gonna come at him, bro. Even the internet is gonna be on his dick. Probably make him end himself, bro. That's what they probably gonna do. If a guy said that, boom, nigga's life is ruined, no job. We're gonna be cooked for eternity, bro.
In my queue one day.
No, I don't think he will, because he has like respect for himself. Do you not have a problem with the fact that they're literally borderline underage?
No, because they're 18.
But they're still children.
Yeah, but they're 18. I'd happily take someone like on their 18th birthday.
Someone like this at a certain point just feels like beyond helping, because even in this discussion, when she's talking about 18-year-olds, she doesn't see them as children because the law doesn't, and she doesn't have any real moral area where she feels like she's doing anything bad, according to Bonnie Blue at least. She feels like it's fun and that she's actually helping these 18-year-old men by allowing them to do stuff to her, because at the end of the day, she could just be a guinea pig to teach them things. And I don't know how you help a person like that. I don't know how you talk a person out of doing a human petting zoo, because I don't know how a person could even get to that point where they're thinking of an idea like this and then still out there performing it or even trying to make it happen. I don't know how you think a person out of talking or doing anything with 1,000 men in a day, because I don't know how a person gets to that point in the first place. Honestly, she sees this.
I think she probably got like too much, and she probably, and I don't know, it's probably like a humiliation shit thing too. Actually, not humiliation. I don't know how to put it. That's the thing.
All as women empowerment, but even the women in these same fields as her, again, do not see this as empowering at all and just see it as disgusting. You don't have to be in that field to see that, but the fact that people that are doing basically the same thing as her on a more lower level see it as disgusting should tell her a lot about what she is doing. Yeah, she doesn't seem to care, and she's going to continue on, probably one-upping herself again and again until it does get to a dangerous.
She has to do some, I don't know, some more crazy shit, probably like bestiality or some shit, bro.
Point. We're talking about a completely different story with Bonnie Blue. And genuinely, I just feel sad for her because I don't know how you help someone like this, and I don't know what you would have to say to her or show her so that she could change her mind. And that's unfortunate because a lot of things that she...
I think, okay, personally, I think it's gonna have to get to the point that it's too late for it to win. Or someone just, force it to get some therapy or some shit, bro. She's probably not gonna